Let's go. All right, everybody. Test. Mic, 1, 2. All right, I can hear myself. Checking it out on YouTube. Welcome, everybody, to Fargo. We are at the Window World rink at the Fargo Sports Complex. Your U15A SpartaCats are getting ready to take on the Fargo Freeze in the first game of our 4 games this weekend of the Shields Girls International 15U tournament. Christian Mondick here with you. It's 4:33 on Friday. All your girls went to school today, of course. Yes, nobody skipped school to go to a hockey tournament. And we made it from Eagan to Fargo in an hour. So we got that new flying bus, team bus. So, yes, we are here, ready to play our first game. Coaches on the sideline there are psyching Allie Marink up. I don't know if Allie's starting. I just see him over there. First game's today at 4:30 to 6. We have a game tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then an 8:15 p.m. game. And then based on those 3 games, we will let you know when we're playing on Sunday. If we are the top team in our pool, we'll have a semifinal game early Sunday morning, either 8 a.m. or 8:15. If we are not in the top, if we're not the top in our pool, then we'll have a 4th and final game sometime between 8:30 and 11:30 on Sunday morning. If we are in the semifinals, then we'll have a 5th final game Sunday afternoon, either at 1 or 1:15. So that's what the schedule currently looks like. We're playing the Fargo Freeze. These are some tall girls. So we're playing them today. And then tomorrow afternoon at 1, we play the Metropolitans. And then in the evening, we play Alexandria. Got Coach Eric Anderson, Coach Lindsay, and Coach Adam. And their head coach, Taylor Anderson, is there. Allie is getting the start. Way to go, Allie Murray. Coming out to center is going to be Boyder. To her left is Smith. To her right is Retka. Back in D looks to be Johnson and I want to say it's Solis back there. I'm starting to learn the color of your Smith on it. Fargo Freeze recovers, takes it back to center ice. Boyder with the stick lift there, sends it across ice, and we're offsides for the Fargo Freeze. Periods are 15 minutes long. I heard that we will be zamming in between 2 and 3 today, so we're all set there. Maddie McNerney in the face-off with Viv to her left. And we'll say it's Aspen Negard, yep, to her Maddie McNerney's right. They've got a piece of that. Fargo, we're trying to dump it down in the zone. They double back. Sends it across ice, neutral ice. Mac attack Gunderson's there now with Haley Laskowski on D. Mac's trying to get it up to Viv. She does. Mac doubles back, sends it up the boards to Vivian. Vivian's trying to bounce it up off the board so Fargo Freeze get it and dump it back there. Sends it out across ice. Is this going to be an icing on us? Yes, icing on us. All right, full line change. Here comes Nola rolling with B.D. Johnson, Smith, Boyder, and Retka. And I think that's what the lines are going to be this weekend. $13:56 remaining. We're a minute 4 in. Fargo tried to dump it. They did. fighting in the corners for it. Boyder's chasing her down, trying to get it up. They do. It goes back to neutral ice. Here comes Ani Retka after it. Same thing with Avery Smith. Fargo tries to dump it. Boyder got a piece of it. Retka takes a shot, and it's going to cross as an icing. $13-11 remaining in the first period. All right, everybody, again, as well as always, if there's anything going on with the camera, please let us know. Text me. Let me know. All right, McNerney gets it over to Solis. Solis is taken back behind the net. She's out there with Laskowski. Solis gets it up to Mondick. Mondick trying to get out of the zone. Looks like Fargo Freeze knocked it back in, though. Nope, send it up across ice. McNerney's trying to get it across to Mondick, but Fargo Freeze is there. They lose it, slides off their stick. You get it back up to neutral ice. McNerney had a piece of it. Haley Laskowski's going down. Sounds like Haley got it out of there. Nope. Nope. Going down. Come on, Viv. SpartaCats trying to get out of the zone, but Freeze are keeping it in. Sends it back behind the net. There goes McNerney with it. The Freeze get a piece of it. Aspen's trying to get it out. Shot does not make it to Alley. There we go, Solis. Great play there by Solis to get it up. This is not icing. Get a line change. Here comes Kira Boyd after it. Freeze send it up. There's Solis there with it. Sends it across ice. Sends it up to Boyder. Boyder gets it up to Smith. Bounces off the glass. Dumps it in. Boyder's there with it. Fargo Freeze are swinging at her. Oh, Boyder across to Retka, but her stick got lifted up and she couldn't get it. There we go. Oh, McIntyre tried to get it out. It hit a Fargo Freeze girl. Boyder sends it back across the ice to Gunderson. Gunderson sends it across to Rolling. Rolling dumps it back up. Fargo Freeze with it on the point. Go D to D. Smith tried to get a piece of it. Shot on Alley. Alley with a save. Rolling knocks Boyder knocking it out to the side. Oh, great play. One-timer from the Freeze in front of the net. And score on Alley on the back door there. Freeze are up 1-0. Which is interesting, they put it up on the home team. I think we're the home team, but I guess not. We're wearing white, they're wearing black. All right, here comes McNerney, Nygaard, and Mondick. Johnson's back there. Solis. Here comes the Freeze again with it. BD Johnson doing a good screen there on Fargo. Here goes BD Johnson back behind the net with it. Trying to get it up to Aspen. She does. Nope. Freeze intercepts. Trying to get it out. Here's Solis with it. Sends it up to Mondick. Mondick tried to send it across ice to Nygaard. There you go. Here we go, McNerney to Mondick. Mondick brings it in. McNerney there again with it. Fighting for it. There's Mondick fighting for it. Trying to dump it. Good job there, McNerney. Great play by Maddie McNerney to dump it back behind the net. Rolling's out there. Here comes Boyder. Here comes the Freeze with it. Sends it across ice. Good pass, but they lost it. Boyder recovers it. Fighting for it, but the Freeze has got it. Shot on Alley. Alley with a cover and a save. So 9:59 remaining in the first period. We're 5 minutes in. Score is 0-1 in favor of the Fargo Freeze. They are not keeping shots, so I do not know. All right. Retka's trying to get it out to neutral ice. She does. Avery Smith hunt her down. Bounces it up off the boards. There's Retka as well. Dumps it back in. Smith with a great forecheck there. Good pressure by Smith. Avery got another piece of that one there. So we go back to Boyder. comes our D with Rolling and Laskowski. Boyder's trying to get it back to her. She does. Laskowski with a shot, but her puck gets hit. There's Retka looking, sends it across ice. Rolling's there, dumps it in. Gets it to Boyder. It's underneath her skates. Oh, she couldn't see it. She lost it. The Frees run into each other, but Boyder comes back with it. Trying to get it over to Smith. She does. Avery with the shot. Puck's bouncing in. Oh, puck's loose, but they're going to blow it because Kira Boyd was in the nets. All right. Gunderson and Solis are your D. Here comes Nygaard, McNerney, and Mondick. McNerney to Mondick. Mondick back to Gunderson. And it slides out into the neutral zone. Offsides on your SpartaCats. .858 remaining. Now they've got the shots up. Shots are 1-3, score 0-1. McNerney fighting for it there, trying to get it to Mondick. Ends up going back to Gunderson. Mac doubles back. Gets it over to Mondick. Fargo Free's going to poke on her. Goes back to Mac attack. Mac doubles back again. Gets it to Mondick. Mondick tries to send it across to Nygaard. She does. Here comes Aspen. Fargo with the poke on her, but Aspen's still fighting for it. Fargo's trying to get it out, so they do. Back to neutral ice. Offsides. All right, Boyd, Redka, and Smith are out there. D.D. Johnson and Haley Laskowski are your D. Here comes Smith with it. Smith dumps a shot in, bounces up. Boyder's chasing her down. Boyder sends it back to Laskowski. Laskowski with the shot. Oh, nice deflect there by Boyder, trying to get it in. Redka's trying to get it to Smith, but Smith's tied up. Smith's still tied up. Kira Boyd loses a step. 2-on-1. Good job, Johnson, pushing her to the outside. Trying to get it out. They do. It's going to be an icing on the Fargo Freeze. All right, Mondick, McNerney, and Nygaard, Solis, and Rolling are your D. Puck is dropped. Fargo Freeze knock it back in the corner. McNerney's got it. Sends it across ice to Solis. Slips off Solis' stick. Good hustle there. Rolling's fighting for it. Gets it up to Nygaard. Nygaard just dumps it. It's going to be an icing. All right, Mac attack Gunderson and Haley Laskowski are back there. Here comes Rek, Smith, and Boyder. 6:58 remaining in the first period. SpartaCats are down 0-1. Shots are 2-3 in favor of Fargo. Trying to get up to Smith. They do. Smith's trying to get it out. Boyder sends it up across ice to Redka. Redka across to Smith. Fargo Freezer right on her tail, though. Shot hits the outside of the nets. Trying to get up to Boyder. They do. Boyder's looking to bring it in. Poke check on Boyder. She still has control of it. Lost it. Here comes Redka, though. Nice save by Redka. Fargo Freeze poker pocket, though. Pick her pockets. There you go. Haley Skowski gets a shot. Good job, Haley. Oh, shot there by Retka. And a goal by Retka and a rebound. Bounces it off the goalie's backside. Gets it in. Way to go, Retka. Score's tied now 1-1. Shots are 3-4. Ani gets us on the board. All right, here comes McNerney, Mondick, and Nygaard. Rolling and Johnson are your D. Mondick dumps it back. There you go. Got a piece of it. There you go. Viv ends up with it on the pass. Dumps it in. Still gets a rebound. Fights for it. Way to go, Mondick. Centers it. Oh, Johnson. Johnson doubles back. Fargo frees. Gets a piece of it. Oh, Nygaard tried to dump it in there. Good play there by Aspen. Here comes the freeze with it. Dumps it back and forth. Johnson's going to send it across ice, though. No, I wouldn't call that icing. I guess it is, though. All right. Same five SpartaCats are staying out there. Nygaard, McNerney, Mondick, Rolling, and Johnson. .5:25 remaining in the first. Scores 1-1. Shots are 4-4. Puck's dropped. Aspen was trying to get it out. She ends up with it. Viv's calling for it across ice. Aspen dumps it in. Aspen's going to beat him to it. Aspen with the shot and in the goals. There you go, Aspen Nygaard. Scores 2-1 for SpartaCats. Good hustle there by Aspen. Mounts the ball. The puck off the boards around the Fargo freeze and beat her to it and scored. All right, got Boyder, Smith, and Retka out there. Smith bounces up along the boards. Got a little bit of a wobble. They're going to wave it off. No icing. Fargo freeze takes it back behind the net. There's Retka with a great pressure there. Boyder gets it back from her. Way to go, Kira. He's fighting for it here. And the Freeze are going to bring it out to neutral ice. Solid stopped her, though. Fargo pushing into our zone. Trying to get a piece of it. Avery Smith lifts the stick. Good job. There's Solace with it now. Gets it up to Retka. Retka gets stopped by Fargo. Ends up behind her, though. Hustling to try to get to it, but she's tied up. Fargo's with the line change. There goes Mac attack. Skate, Mac. Skate. Oh, you're going to get hit there. There you go. Retka with it. No, it's Aspen Nygaard, and the puck goes into the bench. All right, here comes Mondick and McNerney to join Nygaard, Laskowski, and Johnson in your D. 4:05 remaining in the first period. Score is 2-1 in favor of your SpartaCats. Shots are 5-4, also in favor of your SpartaCats. Knock on wood, it's a warm rink in here today, so trying to get out of the zone. Viv dumps it in. Some support there from Johnson. Fargo Freeze are fighting for it. Viv dumps it back into their zone. Way to go, Viv. Tries to keep it in, but nope, bounces off of her. It's in neutral ice. There's BD Johnson. Sends it up across ice to McNerney. McNerney's looking to get it over to Viv, but hits a Freeze girl. Aspen's there, though. Nope, goes back to neutral ice. Got to get back on sides. There we go. McNerney to Johnson. Johnson to Laskowski. Laskowski to Mondick. There we go. Viv's got it. Sends it back to Laskowski. Laskowski with the shot. Oh, has a high stick there by the Freeze. Puck's bouncing around. Oh, goalie covers it up. Almost there, McNerney. 3:18 remaining in the first period. Shot on net by Smith, and it's blocked. Ref's talking to Ani, having her slide back a little bit. Boyder gets it to Redka. Ends up with Johnson. Johnson tried to get it in. Hit a Fargo freeze girl, waiting for the puck to stop bouncing. It was bouncing like a ball on the ice there, pretty much. Redka got tied up there. Smith with some good pressure from Avery Smith. Puck's lost between some skates there. Fargo freeze sending it around the corner. Here comes Boyder, though, for it. Good play there by Boyder. Ends up to neutral ice. There goes McAttack with it. Gets it to Boyder. Boyder across ice to Redka. Great pass there. Redka's got 3 girls on her. Our D swapping out there. Boyder takes it back from Fargo freeze. Doubles backs to Salas. Salas is looking. Gets it up to Smith. Smith's looking. She's got 4 girls on her. Tied back. Here comes Salas bringing it in. Keep going, Leilani. Leilani dumps it down to Smith. Smith's got Boyder in front. Oh, just got tied up there. 2:20 remaining in the first period. Aspen kept it in, gets it to Smith. Smith doubles back. Smith's looking, trying to dumps it up in front. Bounces off the goalie. Salas gets a piece of it. Salas to Rolling. Rolling up. Oh, but the freeze right there to intercept it. Aspen's hot on her tail, though. Puck goes left of Alley. Freeze looking to bring it around. They do a shot. Allie gets a piece of it and lands on it. Good job, Allie. 1:44 remaining in the first period. Scores 2-1. Shots are 7-4. Fargo Freezer missing a D there. Scoutsy dumps it back up into the point. Shots. Hits somebody on the way. Didn't even make it. Scoutsy takes it back. Oh, nope. It's right in front of the net. Bouncing around. Alley with a save. Freezer trying to bring it in. D are stopping them. Alley with a save there, or a post. Oop. Mac takes somebody down. Mac's fighting with the freeze against the boards. Here comes McNerney with it. Bounces it up to Viv. Viv lost it. Fargo freeze dump it back behind our net. Here goes McNerney after it. Dumps it back to McAttack. Viv got a piece of it. Still just can't get it out of the zone yet, though. Come on, girls. Let's clear it out there. Send it to Viv. And she does. And this will be icing. Boom. 53.7 seconds remaining in the first period. Score is 2-1. Shots in favor of your SpartaCats are 8-6. All right. Smith, Boyder, and Redka are out there. Shot, field goal, wide right of Alley. Salas there, going for the puck. He's got Boyder there to back her up. There goes BD Johnson, though. Her stick gets lifted. BD's trying to get it out. She does. Gets it up to Boyder. Nope, the freeze are there. Back to neutral ice. There we go. Here comes Redka after it. Good hustle there by Redka and a good fight. Oop, bounced back the wrong way there. Still in the zone. Salas. Got a Fargo freeze. Heroes chasing her down. Dumps it back. The Fargo freeze is there. There's BD Johnson after it. Gets tied up with Fargo freeze. About 6 seconds left in the first period. They're going to clear it out of the zone, neutral ice. End of the first. Okay, so they're going to actually zam between 1 and 2. They're zamming between periods 1 and 2 because we're examining every 2 periods. So the game before it's jammed between 2 and 3. So, all right. So we're going to take a little break here, everybody. About 10 minutes while they zam really quick. So. Sorry about that. Nope, you're good. Yep. All right. Quick exam, everybody, then we'll be back in business. There we go. Oops. All right. Zam is done. He's scraping out the ice. All right, SpartaCats take the ice. Start of the second period. Score is 2-1 in favor of your SpartaCats. Shots are 8-6, also in favor of your SpartaCats. Let's go white. Get him, coach. I'll get it, Nola. I'll get it. All right, the dads are back in their spot. All right. Starting out in your defense is going to be Johnson and Salas. It's Boyd, Rutka, Smith. All right. Start of the second period. Let's go, girls. Let's turn on the gas. Puck is dropped, stuck between the ref's skates. Cross ice pass. Up the wing. Sends it back to neutral ice. Oh, Smith almost had a piece of that. Freeze double back. Bounce it up off the boards. Boyder's there with a check. Well, not a check, but Boyder with a good forecheck there. She gets it. Coming around, she's got Smith and Rekka right in front. Goes back. Nice move. Sends it across to Johnson. Johnson with a shot. The Freeze bit on it. Well, Smith with a shove. Fargo Freeze with a shove. There you go, Ani. Great job by Arnie Rekka to keep it in. Boyder sends it back with the Freezer there. Ani got a piece of that, though, as the Freezer's trying to clear it out. Sends across ice to Central. But Salas is there. Boyder dumps it. That's going to be an ice. So 13:55 remaining in the second period. Here comes McNerney, Mondick, and Nygaard. And Gunderson and Laskowski are your defense. Skowski's trying to get it out. She's got 2 freeze girls on her, though. Freeze come out with it to the point. Shot. But smack attack Gunderson stopped it. Is bringing it down. Pushes it in. There goes Aspen after it. Aspen gets tied up in the corner. Behind the net. There goes Mondick. Mondick dumps it back. Aspen's there fighting for it. Here comes McNerney to back her up. Ends up to Mac attack Gunderson. Let's get a shot on net, Mac. Oh, bit of freeze skates. Keeps it in. Good job with Skowski. Mondick's fighting to get a piece of her. Get it in there front. Puck comes out. Shoot, Mac attack. Field goal. Back to Haley. Haley dumps it in. Oh, bounced off the Freeze's skate. Back to center ice. Neutral ice. Sends it D to D. Skowski to Gunderson. Gunderson to Laskowski. Laskowski up to Mondick. Mondick across ice to McNerney. Oh, just slips off her stick. Gets a poke check there by the Freeze. He's fighting though to keep it in. Way to go, Maddie. Good job. Fighting. Everybody's fighting there. Oh, it's still there. You guys got it. There we go. Gunderson sends it into the corner. Mondick's waiting. Tries to get a shot. Oh! Nope. She sat on it. Wow. Nope. It's not a goal. Wait. That's not a goal. That's not a goal. It's not a goal. No goal. It's not a goal. Nope. The goalie sat on it. It did not cross the line. It's not a goal. I saw it. It is not a goal. There we go. Rolling, dumps it in. Goes back behind the net. There goes Boyder after it. Trying to get it to Redka. She does. Redka to the top of the net! Great pass from behind the net from Boyder right to Redka. Redka hit right over the goalie's left shoulder. Great job there, Ani Redka. Score is 3-1. Shots are 11-6. Boyder comes out with it. Dumps it in. Gets it to Redka. Redka with another shot right of the goalie. It's coming back to Rolling. Rolling tries to get to Smith. Shoot, Rolling. Shot by Rolling. There you go. Ani's tied up with Freeze. Still has a piece of it. Gets it off to Smith. Ani kicks it. Going back along the boards. Here comes Nola on it. It's going to come back out to neutral ice. There's Solace. Redka's calling for it, but Freeze got a piece of it. Redka's there trying to dump it back. Sends it back across ice for the Fargo Freeze. And Rolling gets a piece of that one. So it's Boyder to Redka. Redka got a piece of it. She's going to try to dump it in. She does. Loses an edge. She keeps her feet though. Good job, Ani. Boyder, great pressure there by Boyder, trying to get it over to Mondick. Freeze knock it to neutral ice. Johnson sends it across ice to Mac attack. Mac with a move. Mac gets it up to Redka. Redka's dancing with it, still fighting for it. Freeze pick her pocket and get it out. There comes the Freeze. I think Mac got a piece of it there. Ani's still out there. Got McNerney and Mondick. Our girls get tied up. Here comes number 9 for the Freeze dancing. Almost a poke check on it. Mac attack with the stop. It's not going to happen on her watch. And it's going to be an icing. 11 minutes remaining in the second period. Shots are 12-6. But the big kicker, scoreboard is 3-1 in favor of your SpartaCats. All right, McNerney, Mondick, and Nygaard are out there. It's going to be Elise Johnson because of the hair. And I can't see who's on the other side. Nope, it's still Mac attack, actually. Mac with the hair. It wasn't. Must have been the pony was hanging off to the side. And there's Elise Johnson. BD Johnson, as we call her. She kicks it out to herself, sends it across ice behind the net. The Freeze come out with it. Poke check there. Shot on Allie. Allie with a save. Allie with another save. Ref blows the whistle. The Freeze knocked it in after the whistle, so no goal there. All right, here comes Boyder, Smith, and Redka, along with Laskowski and Solace. All right, so I had a couple questions. Is the score supposed to be 4-1, not 3-1? No, Vivian did not score. It did not cross the red line. The goalie was sitting on it, actually. It was under her pads. The ref was right here next to me. Had a great view. That should be a trip. It's not. They're going to call an ice on that. Coach Taylor's yelling at the refs. Taylor is hot. Puck is dropped. Viv bounces it up off the boards, chases it down, getting the Helder there. Viv with a shot, goalie with a hit save. McNerney's trying to keep it in. Good job, Maddie. Good hustle there. Viv swapping at her. Oh, there you go. Haley Skowski got a piece of it. Viv tried to backhand it out of there. Maddie lost an edge. Nope, it's Leilani, sorry. Neutral ice. That's a wobbler. You're going to wave it off. Here comes Boyder and Smith, and they freeze dump it out. D-to-D from Johnson up to Rolling. But the freeze get a piece of it and hit it out. There's Johnson with it, doubles back. Trying to get it out of there. Avery caught an edge or something, but she ends up with the puck anyways and gets it out. Wave off the icing. There you go, Boyder. Boyder's got 3 girls on her. Still fighting for it. Way to go, Kira Boyd. Here comes Ani Redko with it. There you go. So down here. Ani got a skate on it. There goes Ani with it. Dumps it across ice. Fargo Freezer trying to get it out. Boyder with the pinch. There you go. Rolling dumps it back behind the net. Here comes Ani after the freeze. Ani got a piece of it there. There you go. Sitting it. Sends it back. Johnson with a shot, but get caught up with the freeze player. There goes Ani to Smith. Ani loses an edge. Smith left of the goalie. No, that was Boyder. Sorry. Smith's off. Mondik's on. Rolling's fighting with the freeze. Good job. E.D. Johnson doubles back around the nets. Gets caught up. Freeze come out with it. Here comes Mondik with it. She gets poke checked. Sends it up across ice. Oh, backhand got a freeze girl, so we can get over to Viv there. Shot. Goes right of alley. There we go. Good pressure there. Pushes it back up to neutral ice. Oh, bounces out. The freeze girl's there. Dumps it back behind the net. It's coming back around pretty quick there, actually. Rolling's there with it. Sends it across ice. It's going to be an icing. All right, SpartaCats are still leading 3-1. Shots are 13-9 in favor of your SpartaCats as well. 6:57 remaining in the second period. All right, got Smith, Retka, and Boyder out there. So Haley Skowski's in front of the net. Puck comes out to Ani. Puck bounces back in. Here we go. Here comes Ani. She's trying to get over to Smith, but gets it back to Boyder. Boyder tries to get a shot, but hits a skate on the way. Smith tries a wraparound. Oh, she's all caught up and tied up in Fargo. Here comes Fargo. Got Mac attack and Haley Laskowski. Number 9 can dance with the puck. There we go. Avery Smith gets it up to Retka. Retka just dumps it in. Rutka and Smith pull off. Here come Mondick and Nygaard. Boyder's still out there. Viv dumps it back in behind the net. Good job, Viv. Sends it across ice. Here comes Aspen for it, as well as Mac attack. Mac's fighting for it. Sends it across ice. Here goes Maddie McNerney after it. Good job, Maddie. Great play there by Aspen Nygaard. Sends it across ice to Solis. Solis sends it up in neutral ice. We're going to call icing on Fargo Freeze. Coming back down here, far end of the rink. 5:40 remaining in the second period. Kira Boyd, team cheerleader over there. Good job, Kira. Letting her team know she's there supporting them. All right. Rolling and Solis are your D. McNerney, Mondick, and Nygaard are your forwards. The Freeze lose an edge, sends it back. Step up Nola. Nola dumps it in. Gets it to Aspen. Aspen's trying to get it to Mondick. Mondick tries to center it. She's tied up with two girls. Freeze girls. Gets it up. Here comes the Freeze. McNerney with a great back check there, hustling. There goes Solis after it too. Milani's got it. Looking to double back. Gets it up to Mondick. Mondick tries to get it out, does not. But we do get it there. Nygaard got it out. Maddie's hustling. Gets her stick lifted. Recta's out there now. Plays it Nygaard. McNerney peels off. Here comes Boyder. Mac attack. Sends it across ice. Oh, the Freeze are there to intercept it, though. Johnson gets her stick on the puck, though. Shot. Nope. It was a pass. Nobody was there. Trying to get it out. Mondick's peeling off. Here comes Smith. Boyder's got the puck, though. Trying to center it. She does. Oh. Here comes Smith after it. Bounced off Recta's skates there. She didn't know it. Gunderson sends it across ice to Johnson. Bounces off her stick. Back into our zone. Sends it back across ice to Johnson. To Gunderson. Gunderson gets it up into neutral ice. Freeze intercepts. They send it back, but here comes Ani Rutka. Ani with the move. Oh, come on. There's a penalty. Yep. There's a trip on the Freeze. All right. Defense here is going to be Solis and Laskowski. You got Retka, Boyder, and Smith. Four minutes remaining in the second period. And we're on the power play. Boyder tried to get it over to Retka, but it caught the ref's skates. Solis, good job there, dumps it in the zone. Smith goes after it. Smith and Boyder there. Smith comes out with it. Smith sends it across ice. Oh, she thought Kira was coming up around the side. Ani got tied up there. Here comes the Freeze. Great poke check there by Haley Laskowski. Trying to get it out. Boyder loses her edge. Still fighting. Oh! It slipped under Allie's pad. Trying to clear it out. Puck bounced back towards Allie, slipped under her pad. So SpartaCats are still winning 3-2, still leading. Here comes McNerney, Mondick, and Nygaard. Let's get another one back right now, girls. Sends it across ice. Set number 9. She can fly. Two girls on. Johnson sends it right across in front of Allie. Bounces around. Tied up. Minute remaining in the power play. Here we go. Sends it up. Mondick to Nygaard. Nygaard gets poke checked. kick pad save. Send it up to Lundick. 35 seconds. Viv loses an edge. Johnson's trying to get it out. Shot. Allie covers it up. 26 seconds remaining in the power play. Freeze scored a goal, so SpartaCats are leading 3-2. Shots are 13-12 in favor of your SpartaCats. 2:25 remaining in the second period. Here comes Boyd, Retka, and Smith. There we go. Retka got it up to Smith. Smith's hustling here. He's tied up. Fighting for it. There we go. Smith with a double move. The goalie got a piece of it. Boyd was right there to clean it up and knock it in. SpartaCats back up with a 2-goal advantage. 4-2. 2:13 remaining in the second period. All right. Puck goes back behind the net. Siskowski fighting for it back there with Rolling. Rolling's trying to get it up to Retka. She does. Retka sends it across ice. Bounce off Smith's stick. I don't know if that made it to neutral ice, but I guess not. Oh, get a poke check on her. Yep, they do. Now it's in neutral ice. There we go. Ooh, Smith with a good forecheck there. Almost had a piece of it. Freeze intercept our way. Shot on Allie. Allie with a blocker save, looked like. Haley Laskowski has it. Sends it up. Neutral ice. Slow down, slow down, slow down. They're waving it off. They're waving it off. Full line change for your Spartacats. Nope, Boyd is still out there. But you got a piece of it. Way to go, Kira Boyd. There you go, Boyder. Tried to center it. 2 Fargo Freeze girls were there. Good hustle there, Kira Boyd. Here comes the Freeze with it. Mac attack Gunderson's there trying to push her out. Looks like Solace is sitting there in front of the net trying to back her up. Somebody on her. Get on her. Ooh. Allie didn't see that. It went right of her, though. Left of her, though. Viv lost the stick. She took a swing at it. Solace ends up with it. Gets poke check there by the Freeze, and then the Freeze skate over Solace's stick and falls down. Trying to get up to neutral ice. They do. Good job. Try to keep it in. Freeze dump it in to our zone. Smack attack looking for it. Oh, almost got poke checked. She did. There goes McNerney after it, though. Now he's using up the boards. Viv's trying to fight to get it through. 12 seconds remaining in the second period. Oh, Viv tried to get it out. Almost did, but the Freeze kept it in. 6 seconds. Send it. Oh, there you go. Good job. Way to go, Spartacats. Good control. All right, so we're not zamming between 2 and 3 because we zammed between 1 and 2. So.
Take a quick shower, though. You only have 3 to 5 minutes.
There you go.
Avery or Kira?
Kira.
They officially get to Kira.
Yes. Okay. So Avery went down. She shot it. The goalie got a pad on it, and it bounced right up, and then Kira just knocked it in right behind her.
Because my mom thought you said Smith at the goal online.
I might have said that, but no. Kira got the goal. Avery got the.
Okay.
Well,
and officially, it was Kira.
Yes. Yeah, because Ani knocked it.
We all thought it was Avery alone.
No, it bounced off the goalies. It was a rebound. Yep.
Charles, what is your love?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Looks like Allie's going to play the whole game here, which makes sense. That's what we're doing full games, I believe, this season. So. All right. Gunderson and nope. Solis and Johnson are your D. Boyd, Retka, Smith are your forwards. 15 minutes, start of the third. SpartaCats are up 4-2. Score is shots are 14-13 in favor of your SpartaCats. Poke check there, trying to get it out, but the Freeze dump it back behind our net. There goes BD Johnson after it, doubles back. Tried to get it over to Kira, but the Freeze end up with it and a shot in the back of the net. Sitting right there in front. They were able to get it, take it from us when the puck was behind the net. Send it right up in front, caught Alley on the backside. All right, SpartaCats still have a 1-goal lead here. 4-3, shots are 14-14. I am near the Freeze family, you can hear. All right, there's Smith. Boyer's trying to get to neutral ice. She does. Trying to get it out. There comes Smith with it. Smith gets it over to Retka. Retka with a shot. Little high. Puck comes out. Johnson's got it. Smith has it back to McAttack. Mac gets it up to Boyder. Boyder sends it up to Retka. Retka's bringing it in. Dancing with it. Trying to get it over to Boyder. Got intercepted by the Freeze. Mondik's going to have it now. Retka peels off. Mondik sends it in. Freeze get a piece of it. Boyder's still out there. It's going to be an ice. Yep, it's nice on the Freeze. All right, coming back down to this side of the rink. 13:54 remaining in the third period. McNerney, Mondik, Nygaard, Gunderson, and Laskowski are your D. Maddie's trying to get it. Good hustle there by Maddie. Maddie's got it. Trying to get it back to Johnson or Laskowski. Laskowski dumps it to Mondik. Freeze end up with it. McNerney dumps it back down though. There goes Nygaard after it. Trying to get it out. McNerney's there. They do get it up to neutral ice though. Shot on Alley. Alley with the save. Watch out front. Watch out front. Watch out front. Oh, golly, it's bouncing everywhere. Where'd you go, Alley? All right, full line change. Boyd, Retka, Smith, Johnson, rolling. 13:13 remaining. Here comes Smith with it, trying to get over to Boyder. She does. Boyder gets poke checked though by the Freeze. Boyder's hustling for it. Sends it up to Retka. Retka tried to get over to Smith, but Boyd's there on the side. Kira's looking. Kira's fighting for it. Kira's doubling for it. Oh, it's still bouncing around. Look at it, honey. Ooh, keep it in. Keep it in. They do a good job there by rolling. Back to neutral ice. Here comes the freeze. Freeze do a line change though. Got her tied up. Johnson gets it up to Smith. Smith sends it across ice, but the freezer there to intercept it. Smith gets it up to Boyder. Boyder gets it up to Redka. Redka's still dancing with it. Bringing it in. Takes a shot. Bounces off the goalie's pads. Redka peels off. Here comes Mondick. 11 skates right by her. Here comes Aspen out on the ice. McNerney with a piece of that one there. Aspen with a good stave there. Puck's bouncing around. There's Salas. Here goes McNerney after it. Tries to get it out. Freeze have it. Shot from the point. Nope. Yep. He's going to cover it up. 11:46 remaining in the third period. Puck comes out to the point. Freeze intercept on the way. Allie's trying to poke at it. Still bouncing around. Don't know where it is. Get in front. Allie lost the edge. Was on the ground. The freeze score and tie it up. Four to 4. 11:37 remaining in the third period. Shots are 15 to 18. The Freeze have more shots right now. All right. Boyd, Redka, and Smith. Skowski's there in front. Here comes Boyder with it. Boyder gets it up to Smith. Smith's dancing with it. Comes around. Smith gets poke checked. Freeze recover. Nope. Yep, Boyder's there. Boyder's got her stick stuck with the ref. Shot on net. Oh, almost on the back door there for SpartaCats. Remember, scores tied 4-4, 11 minutes. Redka sends it over to the side. There's Smith. Smith dumps it in for Boyder. Boyder's fighting to try to keep it in, but it comes out to neutral ice. Johnson's there fighting with it. Trying to get it out. There's Boyder. Ends up with Redka. Boyder, nope. It's Redka. It's Ani. Ani's looking to bring it down. Oh, come on! Now he grabs it out of the air. 10:21 remaining in the third. Sauce up to Mondick. Mondick tried to get it out. She does. Neutral ice. There goes Aspen after it. Freeze knock it back in. McNerney knocks it back to neutral ice. Piece of it there by McNerney. Aspen's hustling. He goes rolling after it. He's tied up with a freeze. This sends it across ice to Aspen. Come on, Aspen. Aspen gets poke checked away. Here comes Boyder on it. Freeze dump it up. Smith's there. She recovers with a Freeze get a piece of it. Boyder's bouncing around. Gets it over to Mac attack. Anderson takes it back behind the nets. Mac's looking to bring it out. Using Smith as a shield. Pokes it down into the zone. Here comes Mac. She's still hustling after it. Way to go, Mac attack. Smith falls back to the D. Keeps it in. The Freeze get a piece of it. There's a trip. And over Smith. Right. 8:59 remaining in the third period. Going on a penalty kill here. Your SpartaCats score is tied 4-4. All right, Mondick, McNerney, Solis, and Johnson are out there. Man, there's a pop shot over the alley. These are up 5-4. All right, so here comes Boyd, Retka, Smith, Solis, and Johnson. Penalty kill is over. 8:54 remaining. Trying to get it to Retka. The Freeze intercept on their way. Trying to get it out. They do. Smith's fighting for it. Good hustle there by Smith. Smith's got it. Tried to send it around. Freeze intercepts. Freeze losing edge. Johnson gets it up to Retka. Retka's looking. Trying to get it to Smith, but ran into the Freeze. Incidental running into each other there. Trying to get it to Smith. Smith did get a piece of that one. Here comes Boyder with it. Boyder dumps it over to Retka. Retka dumps it into the zone. Good job. Good play there. Nope, Boyder's still on. Comes Mondick after it. Nope. Freeze is bringing it out. Forget it. Forget it. 7:40 remaining. Dave uses the glass, gets it up into neutral ice. Sends it across ice with Boyder's there. Trying to get it out. Boyder tried to get it, but she got picked in the back there. Dumps it in the zone. Here comes Manny McNerney. We've tried to intercept, but didn't. Here we go. Back to neutral ice. Come on, girls. Max trying to get it to Aspen. Shot from the D in the point. Allie's going to cover it up. Nope. Wiskowski Allie bounces off Allie's. So Wiskowski gets a piece of it. Bouncing off skates. That's all I hear. 6:50 remaining in the third. Gurney's battling back there. Shot on Allie with a save. No shot. Doesn't make it. Gets to neutral ice. It's offsides on the Freeze. 6:33. SpartaCats have 4. The Freeze have 5. Shots are 16-21 in favor of the Freeze. Boyd, Retka, Smith. Solis dumps it down. Mac attack keeps it in. Good job, Mac. Mac gets it to Smith. Smith's dancing with it. Shot. Another shot. There we go. Avery Smith. Here we go. SpartaCats back up. Or not, sorry, tied. 5-5. It's twice now. Avery is at the back of the goal and got that puck in there. Good job, Avery Smith. 6:18 remaining. Freeze will bring it down. Fighting for it. Got to get out of there, girls. Sends it. Tried to send it up across ice, but Freeze keep it in. Shot. Nope. Goes left to Alley. Smack attack. It's bouncing up off the boards to Smith. Smith gets it to Boyd. Boyd sends it across ice to Retka. Retka's hustling for it, but the Freeze beat her to it. Nope, still there. Comes back around. Nope, it's gonna be a shot on net, so it will not be ice, or it won't be icing. Alley gets it up to Johnson. Johnson sends it across ice. Good hustle by Mondick there for it. Oh, she whipped on it there. Waiters there to back her up, though. Right across to Aspen. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it bounced off the pipe. Great poke check there by Viv. 5:22 remaining. Cats keep it in. Coming out. 5:10 remaining in the third. Scores tied 5-5. Freeze looking to bring it down. Sends it back to their D. Shot from the points. Allie's tied up. Get a poke check on it, girls. Haley Luskowski and BD Johnson. Go. Skate, 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 skate. Freezer there. Some good forecheck pressure. Sends it back behind the net to McNerney. McNerney was trying to swing it out to Viv. Freeze dump it back in. There goes Johnson after it. Johnson bounces it off. No, come on, come on, come on. Puck's still in the zone. McNerney's there with it, but tied up with the ref. Ref's dancing because his puck's bouncing around his skates. Retka's there, rolling. McNerney's trying to get it out. Smith's there. Puck goes up in the air and Allie catches it. All right. Boyd, Retka, Smith are out there. Salas and rolling. 4 minutes remaining in the period, the third period. Gets up to neutralize. Come on, Ani. Fighting for it on the freeze, and Ani. Boyder's there. Salas got a piece of it, but the freeze pushed through. Smith with a block on that, so they were trying to center it. Good job. Trying to get up to Retka. Keeps it in our zone. Here comes Boyder with it. Let's go, Kira. Kira gets across ice to Smith. Smith. Oh, there we go. Here comes Ani. Oh, Ani got her pocket picked there. Here comes number 9. No. Hustling down. There we go. Good job. Broke it up. McIntyre bounces up off the boards. With the freezer there to recover it. To the offsides on the freeze. 3:20 remaining in the game. Score is tied 5-5.
So next week, if she can do some COA, and hopefully get the skating a little bit.
All right. McNerney, Mondick, Nygaard, Salas, and Laskowski are D. 3:20 remaining in the third period. Mondick back to Gunderson. Nope. Salas, sorry. No, it is Gunderson. Gunderson with a shot. Clean it up. Clean it up. Oh, bouncing everywhere around. Aspen's looking, trying to. Oh, Aspen got poke check there. She was trying to do a wrap around. McNerney took a swing at it. Puck's coming up. Offsides. I thought Viv was back, but all right. 3 minutes remaining in the third period. Gunderson and Skowski are out there with McNerney, Mondick, and Nygaard. 3 minutes. 5-5. Puckets drop. McNerney's fighting for it. Freeze come out with it, though. McNerney's still fighting for it. She is. She steals it from her. Sends it across ice to Mondick. Come on, Viv. Viv with the shot. Goalie with the glove save in the air. All right. Here comes Boyd, Retka, and Smith. Johnson and rolling. SpartaCats. Vegan SpartaCats. Yep. Waiter drops it, gets it to Smith. Oh, Smith tried to get it back to rolling. Smith's dancing with it there. She still has it. Fighting for it. Trying to get it up to, oh, Boyder. Yeah! Great play. Great pass from Smith to Boyd. SpartaCats are up 6-5, 2:37 remaining in the third period. Puck is dropped. Smith comes out with it, gets it to Boyd, trying to get to Redka. Yep, Redka hustles down, dumps it in. Good job, Ani. Smith's chasing it down too. Sends across ice, bounces off here, Boyd's skate, gets it over to Redka. Redka dumps it back in. Good job. Smith and Redka peel off. So that means Nygaard and Mondick are coming. Freeze get it right to neutral ice. It's number 9 from Dance. Get in her way, girls. You gotta get in her way. Get in her way. Yep, she was close. Sending it right in front of the net there. Shot. Allie with the save. 2 minutes remaining. Timeout.
That's a little too much.
All right, 2 minutes. Let's finish it out strong, girls. All right, ref blows the whistle for the end of the timeout. Freeze are still there. So are your SpartaCats. Goalie's in the net. Let's go, Cats. All right, here comes Mondick, McNerney, and Nygaard. Johnson and Solis.
I know, right?
Nygaard peels off. Boyd still out there. With McNerney. Come on, Viv. Oh, yeah, good job there, Viv. Good job, Viv. There you go. Boyd dumps it down behind the net. 140 remaining. McNerney with a good piece there. Good forecheck. D to D pass. Here's number 11. Offsides. 126. Here comes Smith. Mondick's off. Boyer gets it over to Smith. Freeze dump it back into our zone though. But oh, great job there by Elise Johnson poking it out. It's an icing. 117 remaining in the third. Okay, they're pulling their goalie. So they're going to have an extra attacker. Clear it out, girls. Clear it out. Clear it out. Fighting for it. I don't know where the puck is. There we go. Come on. Send it out. Just send it out. Johnson's there fighting for it. Here comes Smith. 1 minute remaining. Smith got a piece of that one. Shot from the point. Hit her own girl, unfortunately. Who's that number 9? Great poke check there. That's offsides. Great poke check there by Boyder to knock it back into neutral ice. Fargo is offsides. All right. 48.1 seconds. Fargo Freeze do not have a goalie. They have an empty net. Let's go, girls. I don't know what happened there. Puck is dropped. Boyder's there fighting for it. Oh, I saw it. It's offsides. Viv knocks it back into neutral ice. 35 seconds. Who's at number 9? 9 and 11 can really dance for this Fargo Freeze team. Here comes 11 with it. Ani try to get a piece of it. It's in the cross ice. Here comes 12. Allie with the kick pad save there. 20 seconds. Boyder sends it down. Bounce off the ball. Bounce off the wall. This is not going to be an icing. It's not going to be an icing. Did not make it. 12 seconds. There you go, Ritka. Oh, Ani takes a shot. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. SpartaCats win. There we go. Way to go, girls. 6-5 for your SpartaCats. We will see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock.